Right, we are live.
Oh, that's right. We had duck for dinner, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
I forgot.
Yes.
Sir Talavar actually became useful for once.
Well, he wasn't trapped in a cage.
Well.
You guys have,
So now we have to murder somebody.
Alright. So,
It's a mean bunny.
he's a mean bunny.
Yep.
After a restful night at the inn at the end of the road, our party awakens and heads down to breakfast, where they're greeted by Sue with a delicious oatmeal bar. As Sorali and Flub scarf down their breakfast, Greb asks about the berries, and Sue explains that these edible berries are fey berries, but there are also bane berries in these woods, which are less edible, and can have a negative effect on those who consume it. You go back up to your room where you had left sleeping Sir Talavar, who is now very much awake and extremely cranky about his lack of breakfast options. After cussing Flubs out, Greb makes Sir Talavar promise to not swear at Flubs, to which he agrees, and Flubs gives him a corn dog at his behest. Sir Talavar promptly throws up the 3-day-old corn dog, and you bring him downstairs to assess what you should do next. You end up talking to a hobgoblin ranger who agreed to point out Telemy Hill to Greb in exchange for some potions. He points to a hill in the distance, and Sorali and Flubs notice that a concerning amount of ducks have followed them to the area the inn currently resides at. You make your way to the hill, and and as you enter, you notice the air is filled with the scent of berries, and the trees are all willow trees. Greb asks to borrow some bark, and the willow trees tell you that they protect Jingle Jangle, who lives at the top of the hill. They warn you against harming Jingle Jangle, and you all agree to be respectful as you travel further up. You enter Jingle Jangle's cave and can't help but notice her entire lair is completely covered in keys. Thousands and thousands of keys. You plead with Jingle Jangle to find a key to unlock Sir Talavar's cage, and she insists that she wants the leader of the Herringons dead. Their leader is an infamous rabbit by the name of Agdon Longscarf, who wears a long blue scarf. Sorali reluctantly agrees to kill Agdon in exchange for freeing Sir Talavar. Jingle Jangle sidles up to Flubs and simply states, "I like you," as she hands him a key with a skull etched into the top. You make camp on Telemy Hill, and Sir Talavar shows off his knightly prowess by catching 6 ducks for dinner. And that's where we are now.
Who was taking first rush?
I think
I
you
don't
went
think
to
we really
sleep.
need to, since the trees said they'd protect us while we're here.
True.
But if we have to choose someone, I vote Sir Talavar.
Okay, I mean, like, I got dinner, but sure, I'll take a watch.
It's okay, I don't think we really need it. Right, trees?
The wind just whistles through the nearby trees.
Did the ducks come anywhere near the hill, or did they stay off of the hill?
Make a perception check.
Oh, I forgot to get my dice out.
Well, I mean, we can also just ask Sir Talavar, right?
That's true.
To make a perception check?
No,
No.
he saw if the ducks came onto the hill or
Oh,
not.
I see.
Yeah.
To fly up, I suppose.
Well,
Well,
wouldn't
he went
have
and
seen
he went
when
and
he
caught
go-
some ducks.
I see.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sir Talavar, were there any ducks that got on the hill, or did they all stay off of the hill because of the trees?
Yes, there are no ducks.
I think we're safe then.
There is no water, so I think they're not so keen.
I don't think they're after water though.
I do
I
not.
don't know what we did, but it seems like they're after us for some reason.
I do not. I'm not going to pretend like I know what the ducks want.
That's logical.
All right.
Okay.
But should we go to sleep then?
Yeah. Good idea.
Cousin, do you have like a soft, squishy, maybe like a large pillow, or maybe a blankie?
Let me check my inventory.
I like really want to enjoy my first sleep outside of the cage. I'm gonna stretch out so much.
Do you need,
You
like,
could use the feathers for the ducks you caught.
That is the most genius idea I have ever heard.
do you
But-
Do
need,
you have
like,
any
Hi,
like
I'm pretty
empty
pillows?
genius.
Do you have any like empty sacks as well?
I'm really using a lot of my storage space. I have a lot of things I need to keep in there.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you, because it just seems like you're carrying a ton of shit around.
I mean, I am. I might need it. I'll tell you what though, if you want a pillow, you can use this.
And I'll pull out the plushie, the extra large plushie of Breakneck. the
Oh,
snail.
so cute!
Oh.
I mean, he's whatever, it's fine. Here.
This very. Is this
Like a
a fearsome
squishmallow.
steed in your realm?
I mean, he could be faster and, know when to, like, stick to going fast. But yeah, he's okay, I guess.
He will make a very fine pillow. And he like fluffs it up in front of the campfire and just like does the same cinnamon roll thing that Flubs does, and then like unravels and fully just like full flops over the stuffed animal and is like immediately.
Flubs will copy him.
Put out my bedroll and go to sleep.
I'll stay up for a little bit, working,
Okay, what you gonna work
turning
on?
my cauldron.
What you gonna work on, Griff?
Well, I think the ink has one more day to go, and I started on the scale mail armor, so
Okay,
probably keep working on the scale mail.
okay. Go ahead.
Just a d20.
Yep.
Am I adding anything?
I think you're adding. You have like your intelligence or your proficiency, right? Since you're tinkering.
That would be. Dirty 20.
Okay. You have a good night of working on it. You are able to make some nice headway. It's looking like something. You're like, all right, it's looking pretty good. As you wind down, like, and you go over the blueprints and stuff, you're looking at it, and you think you're about like 45% of the way.
And then I'll have Pot keep putting the ink overnight.
Cool. So, the next
survived the night.
morning- Yes, you survived the night. The trees were good on their word. And you wake up, and the fire has like cooled down pretty much all the way out, and it's there's a little bit of light just peeking through the trees.
Well, don't have to go and kill the bunnies right now. She said we could take as long as we want, so should we maybe...
Do we need to get off the hill before it starts to move?
Probably.
I guess, did we go to the summer court?
That's not in the region, is it?
No, but Sir Talavar could guide us there.
Well, I think we have to defeat the hag first before we can get to the other courts.
I think they're separated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how did you get here, cousin? On the airship? Had I been thinking?
I flew here. I can probably fly back, but it is like a several day journey flying, and do not know if you guys can fly that far.
I can't.
Oh, you flew, not like on the other balloon.
Yes, that is why I came by myself.
Well, I mean, I still have these, rings from the carnival, but I don't think they work very well. So no, I don't think I could do that.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, I can help you with the bunnies, but then I gotta jet or bounce, as the bunnies would say.
What would the fairy dragon say? Fly away,
Yeah,
I guess.
we gotta fly.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I mean, if we did, like, some other things, because we're not, like, super comfortable fighting the bunnies yet, first, would you, stick with us then, or would you have to go
I
now?
mean, I suppose. I mean, what? I'm not really sensing what other super important stuff do we have to do?
Well,
You mean besides defeat a hag?
I'm not going to stick around for that because that is suicide. But that's on
But you're a knight.
right.
Isn't that what you came here to do?
And I am going to go back to the summer court, and then Lady Tatiana is going to get her army, and then we're gonna come, we can come help with the hags, but I, as just by myself and the three of us, I think that is a poor idea.
you're not very impressive, so maybe that's a good idea.
Okay, I mean that's a little hurtful, but
I mean, I was just repeating what you said. I didn't.
well, I
Well,
mean it's
it's-
okay when I say it, but it doesn't matter. Listen, I'll help with the bunnies, and then I go.
I feel like we've gotten burned before by assuming things about you. You can actually fight, right?
Oh yeah, I'm totally magic.
Oh, magic. Oh, okay. I mean, if you were super magical, couldn't you get out of that cage though? Or do you need our help?
Okay, cousin, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about the fake creatures. And he looks at Grab, back up what I'm about to say here. So, there's a couple Faye really into rules and traditions, superstitions, blah blah blah. So, iron is bad. We cannot
Oh.
if we are trapped in iron, if I had iron shackles or something like that, or iron cage around my wings. Iron, Fae, no good.
Okay.
So,
What if... I mean, I know this is like a step away, but like, you know how like we don't actually want to kill the bunny because, you know, maybe he's not all bad, but you know, he's probably bad. What if we just got like an iron cage and put him in and then like dragged him to, not Slackjaw, Jingle Jangle. And then, you know, she could deal with him however she wants. And we wouldn't have to do anything about
I
it.
mean, what was the specification of the deal, Sir Ali? Oh, sorry, Your Majesty. I am so bad as the DM. God damn. It's on my screen, too.
I think Talavar did that on purpose.
Let's kill him.
Yeah.
In the lore, I'm not supposed to be able to say it, so...
Fair.
Well, I said that I would kill the bunny that had the long blue scarf. So
Right,
that's what's,
so-
since I promised it, that's what's gotta happen.
Right, so was his name involved? Like, or was it just the bunny with the blue scarf? And you specifically said kill?
Yep.
I mean, I
Yeah.
feel like we danced around it enough that she was like, no, this is how it's got to go.
Right. So if that's like the stipulations in the fake contract, like we're gonna have to kind of follow that. So I mean, like we could get him in the cage or whatever, and then bring him back, and then I think Jingle Jangle will be, how you say, real pissed if we. I mean, she might just make us kill him anyway.
It's okay. I'll do it. I promised I would do it, so I'll do it.
Okay. Well, I mean, is that...
He's probably
we
like
going to
not a
do that
super
now,
great
then?
guy. Like just throwing that out there.
I mean, he sounded like a bully. So
Well,
I have a problem with bullies.
He has definitely, almost certainly killed people. So, like, if that makes you feel better, like, he's definitely murdered people.
Have you murdered people?
Oh, me? Oh, sure. Lots of times.
Good to know.
Deserve it?
Can I insight check you?
Sure.
Did you murder your bullywug friend?
I was
And make up...
19.
I was in the cage.
Oh, I guess,
so,
I
like,
guess you're in a cage. Yep.
no.
Never mind.
19? He's probably killed people in battle. Like, I mean, I think he probably, like, he hasn't murdered anyone in cold blood.
He hasn't, like, straight up assassinated someone.
Yeah, he's not an assassin. Like, he's not a rogue. Like, he's probably swung the sword to maybe kill someone because they were being dishonorable or something, but no, he wasn't just straight killing people.
Gotcha.
Okay. Well, we should probably find or go to the stump. I'm assuming that's where the bunny is.
Yeah, the tollway. The
Yeah, the
Britain's
tollway. Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna put this out there. I've officially killed 2 snakes. And that's it. So, you know.
You were very protective, and I
That's
appreciated
pretty
it.
impressive.
I mean, you know, they would mean...
I have a feeling these bunnies are going to be just as mean. Just a feeling. So we'll
Okay.
definitely need your help, Flubs.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna run away or anything. Like
I
some
didn't
people.
think you would.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm.
DM, I have a question. I have an
Yeet.
apple pie in my bag. I'm assuming it's gone bad. Yes.
How long have we had that? Like 4 or 5 sleeps?
It's yeah.
I mean, depends who you ask.
Probably. Like, that's how people die.
Probably.
Like, yeah, 1 week old unrefrigerated pie.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's in the Dumb Ways to Die song, so I'm gonna say bad.
Yep. Cool. Sorali goes into her bag and pulls out the probably moldy apple pie. And it's like, well, this makes me sad. But I will leave it for the ducks. Maybe some of them will die because of it.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
So, leave some apple pie crumbs when we leave.
Okay.
I mean, it still kind of looks good. I could probably taste
Plus,
it. Yeah.
no. You've got plenty of bad corn dogs and cupcakes, and you don't need this apple pie, I promise.
It's like a waste, is what I'm saying. But, okay.
I know it's not a waste because I'm leaving it for the ducks.
Right. To kill them. Yes.
Maybe it'll kill them. I don't know.
Okay.
So, okay. We set off for the tollway.
Okay.
And as I said, as we go.
Roll a d12.
A D12.
How many ducks you kill with the pie?
Yes, actually.
12?
I rolled a 12.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
That's some rank pie.
Okay, my idea is like they're already not supposed to like have bread and stuff like that, so I'm like, moldy pie would fuck their shit right up. I have to imagine.
Oh yeah.
So Sorali, like you, there's no way to check this, but in your heart you're like, 12 ducks have died because of me, and in your mind you're like, Sorali 12, Sir Talavar 6.
Yep. Feeling pretty good about that.
Yeah.
That's the important things.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yep, that's the most important part. Alrighty.
Okay,
Start
so
heading towards the tollway.
yeah, so you guys just going for it?
I guess, yeah. Are we trying to be stealthy about this at all?
Yeah, it's either pace or stealth.
Well, I probably would want to be a little sneaky.
Right, that's kind of where I shine.
I mean, it didn't work out super well last time, but we could try again.
Oh, I never gave you tips. Oh, shoot. It'll be fine. It'll be better this time. Step,
Well.
where I step.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
I follow Flubs.
Like, which way am I going this way? Okay, cool.
Okay, everyone make me a group. Let's say survival. Or are we doing stealth?
I thought we were doing stealth.
Okay, stealth.
I mean,
I'm better. I'm a little bit better. I am 100% better at stealth than survival.
I am like 8 times better at stealth than survival.
2 times better. Oh!
Okay.
18. I didn't think I was going to roll well because I've been rolling like crap all week.
Total of 13.
For stealth? Whoops.
For stealth?
That's
You rolled
five plus
badly. Did you
I didn't bathe them
cleanse
in
your
the moonlight.
dice?
Why didn't you
No,
bathe them in the eclipse?
I haven't had the chance to
Yeah.
whisper sweet
Yeah, the
nothings
eclipse.
and put them on a windowsill.
Bro, you're
They
neglecting
miss
them.
opportunity.
me. That's what it
That's
is.
why they ain't treating
Yeah.
you right.
True.
What'd you get, Greg?
I got a 1.
Okay. Well, Sir Talavar got a 15.
Okay.
So
I rolled the best. My stealth is
Yeah, you
+2.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, so sneaky.
I mean, I must have learned something from Flubs. That's the only thing that makes sense.
So, Flubs, you kind of like you tell everyone to like step where you step, and Greb takes you super literally but is asking like a million questions as she follows behind you.
So, right over here, or is it 2 inches to the left? Or
What?
am
It's
I
me. I
supposed
meant
to
to
hop?
take you to step here. You're stepping in the wrong place.
But-
What are you doing?
But, wait, is it my right foot or my left foot?
What?
I don't know. Also, Greb's kind of like looking for mushrooms along the way.
Okay. I'm gonna say with a nat one you find jack shit.
Yeah.
So you and Flubs are like really doing a poor job. Sir Ali, I imagine you're just like stoically like
Yep.
trudging along. You might even be in it like going ahead of everyone, and you're just like it is what it is. As
Yep.
Sir Talavar like flies overhead, occasionally like popping down, and make sure you guys are avoiding things and whatnot. It grows dark, but you see many, many, many lights up ahead. And like kind of out of nowhere, you see the swamp like really open up, and you see all these like wooden bridges around, and a massive huge tree stump that looks like it's been like cut somehow. And you see that all the bridges sort of convene in that center area. And you see along... Go ahead.
Do I see any bunnies?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception.
4!
4? Nah, you don't see anyone.
Wow, that stump is really impressive.
You're like, love it here.
You know, when Zybilna was telling me all this was not what I was expecting.
This isn't what it looked like. It's changed so much.
Talavar's like
Does that mean,
massive.
like, the stump used to be like a giant tree? Do you remember this tree from when you were here?
Do I remember that?
Roll a history check. Good question.
History. That's a nat 20, so it's a 27.
Woo, Flavia. Nat 20? Hell yeah.
That's 20, baby.
Yes, there used to be like a insanely large tree, kind of like off this bridge, off this bridge that led into the Palace of Heart's Desire. It was sort of like a pit stop on the like journey, because the stone bridge could take several days depending on where you were coming from. And a lot of people would come to this like tree area and make camp under it, and it was sort of like a little bit of like a party spot.
Ooh.
Pot is now massive.
Yeah, it used to be a really, really big tree known for parties.
Known for the tree would throw parties?
The people under the tree would throw parties.
Oh, like the bunnies.
Yeah. Would I know if the bunnies were there before?
Yeah, Herringon were around. Herringon were around.
Did they specifically live like by the tree?
There definitely was a lot of Herringons concentrated in that area of Prismere. But they didn't really have like a necessary claim to the tree. The tree was like a communal spot.
Like a landmark?
Yeah, like it was more like like people would like it was like a roadside stop that like, oh, you should really go here. The equivalent of like
a
really
giant
dope,
ball of yarn.
yeah, like a really dope church or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Come see the world's biggest pumpkin.
Yeah, top 10 tourist traps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I was like,
do you
where
know
is
what
Sorali?
happened? Did the hogs cut the tree down?
I'm guessing so. I don't know what else could cut down a tree that big.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Well, shall we get up on the wooden pathway?
Yes.
I
I
guess
mean,
so.
So you see,
are we like?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, you guys see that like the entire like all of the bridges are lined with like houses and kind of like ramshackle, very akin to like what a small fishing village would look like almost. And Sorali didn't perceive any bunnies, but you guys can totally make a perception check if you want. But like all these houses have like lights on and such.
Teed.
No bunnies for me, thank you.
What'd you say, Grub? 15?
15.
Okay. It's since it's beginning to the sun's beginning to set. It's a little harder to see, but you do think you see maybe someone like walking around, or you see maybe shadows flickering.
I think there might be people moving about.
Huh?
Do we
Okay.
want to just find the one with the really long scarf?
I mean, are we just gonna like go up to him and attack him? Like, I feel like it's possible people around to be like, hey, that's not cool. Don't do that. And then it
Yeah.
might not just be him that we're fighting.
I don't know. Hadn't thought that far yet.
Sure. Me neither. That's that's why I'm building it up now.
Well,
Do you have any
I mean, my only
plans?
concern is that I don't want to be on this level if, there decides to be a flood.
That happened.
I think so. I mean, otherwise, it's just very swampy, so I would assume that it's got to stay
Mhm.
swampy somehow.
It'll be fine. I can swim. But you can't. We should get up onto the bridge.
Well,
One
I
sec.
guess let's just try to keep being sneaky.
I guess. I mean, it seems like there's a lot of houses around. Like, there's people. Do you think all these people are like bunnies with him? Or do you think he's bullying some of these people too?
We could always ask someone.
Like, wait out? Or are we gonna try to like and then it's like, oh, been any weird bunnies around? Or something. I'm not really good at that, but you know.
Well,
alright. Well, I'm gonna start walking towards one of the wooden pathways. How tall are they?
I think Dean needs a moment.
I could make myself look like one of them.
Like a bunny?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I could go
Sorry,
ask them
gang.
about the scarf
You're good.
buddy.
How tall are the bridges?
Yeah.
Let me check something really quick. Let's see if it can. It's
It's okay if
Oh,
you
so
don't
it doesn't.
know.
yeah. I would say like 40 feet up.
Are
Okay.
there any stairways or anything coming down to the lower level, or is everything like all the houses are on that upper level?
You do go ahead. Make me another perception check to look into like kind of under the rope bridges and such.
You're letting me re-roll my 3?
Yeah.
8.
Yeah. You don't really see too many
Cool.
bridges. Would stand to reason that maybe the bunnies are jumping. You don't really.
Fair.
Well,
I mean, we could have Sir Talavar carry the rope up and then tie it off and, you know, let it down for us to climb up.
How like
mean-
openly hostile do we think they're gonna be?
I mean, I would assume that they're nice until they decide to start attacking us.
Okay,
Or
I
we start
love that
attacking them.
positivity.
Thank you. It feels weird taking a compliment from you. I don't know how I feel about it.
I don't think it was a compliment.
Oh, was it sarcasm?
Although I've been wrong before, many times.
Oh. Well, that was kind of mean. I was trying to be positive. If I take the rope, I can just misty step up there.
But what if we see the bunny and, like, need to fight him with them? And then you don't have Mr. Step anymore?
I mean, I can always hit someone with Eldritch Blast.
I bet that works great on bunnies.
I mean, I don't have to. Okay, well, no matter what, we should probably start heading in.
Yeah, we probably should. Are we gonna... I mean, is it a problem if we try to fight him at night? Do we want to rest again? It doesn't really matter to me, but if we try to rest, then we need somewhere to, bed down.
I mean, I'm feeling good right now.
Yeah, I mean, so am I. I mean, Okay. Well, let's go ask around then.
Why not?
Okay.
Okay, I start heading towards the wooden pathway.
Okay. You start heading up. And are you guys still stealthing?
I mean, I'd probably would want to.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me another stealth check and move yourself appropriately.
I rolled a nat 20.
Oh,
I didn't think it was
boy.
possible this week.
That
No,
was
I'm
the
not kidding.
sad-
I've been
you were
rolling
you were
like
that was
absolute
the
shit. I'm just in shock. My dice have been betraying me all week, so I just assumed they would continue to betray me today. But yes, that's a 22 for me.
Okay.
23 for me.
Oh.
Much better
A
roll.
dirty 20.
Okay. Work. Let's see what Sir Tally gets. Okay. 16. Alright, you guys sneak. No problem. Grab, you've like gotten the hang of it now. You're like, okay, I got this. I'm so good at this.
Step here, and then over here.
That's the 3 feet and 7 inches forward.
I got it. Move 40 degrees this way. Over here.
So you guys move up and you're basically like under a bridge, and you guys are able to see that like some of them do have like ladders that go down. But they're pretty spaced out. You also see that there's like a lot of like stone, just like random like stone ledges almost, kind of built in various places like along the rope bridge. Mostly covered with like slime and stuff, but some are like almost visible. And you guys do hear the pattering of feet up top, people bustling around, people talking. The Brigand's Tollaway is very much alive with the sound of people up ahead.
Okay. Well,
Can we try to look for the specific Longscarf bunny?
I mean, when we get up there, yeah.
Well, I mean, like, can we see anything through, like, the floorboards?
You do notice that like no one's wearing any shoes.
There's
do they look like the pads of bunny feet?
Yeah, they got beans.
Bunny
Oh.
beans.
Jesus. A lot of bunnies. Well, I mean, I guess they are bunnies.
Yeah. That's the joke.
Hoo-ha, hoo-ha, hoo-ha.
Okay.
Well, I can't make myself look like a bunny, so...
Neither can I. Don't think so. Wait a second. Oh, wait, yes, I can.
I was like, are you sure?
Can?
It's been a while since I fully looked at all my spells.
Well, I could give Flubs the invisibility potion.
I mean, we could also, Sir Talavar and I just wait here, and you just ask around for a few minutes. See if you can learn anything.
True.
It's true. Do it
Like,
that way.
I mean, at least learn if they're going to, like, attack on sight or anything that's not a bunny.
So Raleigh and I will go up. Hot will stay here with you. And I guess we'll go talk to some buddies and like.
Okay.
If you need me, just whistle, and I'll be right there.
I cast Disguise Self.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out a swirly looking potion. Unpop the cork that like smokes a little bit. Drink it. And then I'm gonna slowly transform into one of the bunnies. Today I got a experimental elixir of transformation, which acts as an alter self spell.
That's handy.
Okay.
I am changing my appearance, and I am now concentrating for 1 hour.
Okay. Sorali, and you also have disguise self?
Yeah, I have Mask of Many Faces, so I can
Okay, sweet.
change how I look at will.
Very nice.
I look like a bunny.
Describe what you guys look like as herringons.
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead, Emma.
I'm gonna look like one of those really freckly spotted bunnies. And the hair is gonna be like a little frizzy.
A little floofy. Okay.
Yeah. Unkempt.
I'd say Sorali would probably go with kind of a gray bunny with a white patch on her tummy, and then white, what looks like boots for feet.
White socks.
White socks, yeah.
Oh, cute. I love
And
the
a
idea.
pink little nose. Yes.
So cute.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So.
Adorables. Flubs, you watch them transform into Erangone.
Wow.
Reb's a little taller, and Sorali's like a lot shorter.
Yep.
Do I still have my glasses?
You do. You still
Tell
need them
me
to see, I
apart
think.
from yeah. Okay. Start climbing the ladder.
Yep. I follow.
BRB.
Flubs, don't kill Sir Talavar while we're gone.
I didn't do that. I mean, Pat.
Alright. We go up to the bridge. What do we see?
You guys see a adorable little Herringon town. It looks like the vibe is fishing village. And you guys see that there is a lot of young Harengon around, and a lot of like female Harengon. You see, they mostly dress in like, simple dresses, and the boys have like loose tops and shorts, so they can bounce around on their paws. No one wears any shoes, of course. You do see like some guards off closer to the tree stump. But for the most part, you see people, like, there's like booths where people are like trading. You see people like working outside their home.
Cool. But they're all Haringons? Like, there's no other species of...
It's just Harengon. There's like a bit of them too. It's not like super crowded, but there's
a decent amount.
There's a decent amount.
I think Sorali would start walking towards, like, kind of pretending to peruse, but really start aiming towards the center tree stump.
Okay.
I'll follow.
Just to kind of get a lay of the land type situation, clock guards, that type of scenario.
Okay. I'll let you guys make an insight check or perception checks for, like, you can either perception for, like, general vibe of the atmosphere, and then, like, insight to, like, kind of focus in on a specific group of Harengon.
Do insight. Oh no.
Oh no.
Doesn't matter, I rolled a nat 1.
Everyone's rolling ones tonight.
Wow.
Oh,
the mighty have fallen.
Rolled a 1. I got a 16 for insight.
Okay.
Mine's a 4 for insight.
Okay.
I'm very distracted by the wares.
Yeah, they're selling like a lot of just like bits and bobs. Just weird shit.
Bobs and bits.
Like, you see leather goods and paper goods and like keys and like jewelry and incense and candles and just all kinds of just thread, whatever. You see it. And
are there any potion ingredients?
You got 16?
Yeah.
You do see a Harengon woman who is seems to have a like dried algae stand.
Greb's gonna try really hard to stay focused. But she's gonna mark that stand in her mind.
Alright. With a 16, as you guys walk through, you guys start to overhear different conversations that the Harengon are having. And you notice that there's a very, like, distinct speech pattern going on in Brigand's Tollaway. You overhear... Yes, but they have a really distinct accent. You hear like a gaggle of bunny lassies like goes by you, and you just hear one go, "Oh my God, Christina!" You were totally flirting with Owen at that party last night. No, I wasn't. Tabitha, you are so dramatic. And they just like keep walking. Like, and you're like, oh, okay. As you get a little closer, you hear like some guards, and they are fighting with each other. Like, they seem to be bickering. And you hear one of them, and he's like, dude, Brad, I think you need to move your bachelor party to like next weekend, because it's like totally landing on the same day as like Kyle's bachelor party, and I think it's just like in poor taste, bro.
I'm gonna lean over to Sorali and be like, these buddies have a really interesting way of speaking. I don't know if I could copy that, so you should probably do all of the talking.
I mean, I'll try.
If you don't do the accent, it might give us away.
I mean, right now we're just kind of looking around.
But if anyone
Yeah,
wants
if
to
anyone
talk
asks,
to us,
I will try my best.
okay. Guess we'll keep trying to get closer to the tree and like maybe keep an eye out for any like buildings that seem important. Because he's like their leader, right?
As far as you guys know, yeah.
So he'd probably be in like wherever the leader would be stayed.
As you guys make your way closer to the center, you see less and less civilians, less and less like people just wandering around, and less houses, and more guards milling around.
And
Could
it's still,
Go ahead.
it's still only bunny people, none of those
Yep.
toad people.
Nope.
Well, any sign of a bunny with a blue scarf anywhere?
Yeah, you guys can make a perception check.
Sure. Ah! I rolled a natural 18 for a 19.
Hey.
I got 11.
Sorali, you're like really trying to keep your head on a swivel and really trying to look around, and you do notice that a lot of the clothing isn't super bright in nature. A lot of it is very neutral or like soft pastels, but you don't see a blue scarf.
Okay. I'm not seeing him. Okay.
Guess we'll keep wandering around looking.
Well, I mean, I don't want to leave Flebs for too long,
Yeah.
so I think we can kind of...
Have we found like the center yet?
Yeah, you guys basically are making your way like to the center of the bridge, and you guys see that before you is a small table with a female bunny like kind of perched on a little stool, and you see she has like a ridiculously like large feather quill. She's like writing something.
It's a pretty fancy quill.
Can I try to lean over and see what she's writing?
Thank you. She seems to be writing down a guest list for a party that she's having next weekend.
Oh.
What can I help you with today?
That's like quite a list that you're writing. That's pretty impressive. Like, you know, like a lot of people.
Yeah, I see a lot of people who come through here, and I'm only inviting the best of the best to my 30th birthday.
Like, wow. Like, are we good enough to make the cut? Or like...
Well, I don't really know you. I don't know if I've seen you before.
Like, you've never... Oh my gosh, you've never seen us before? Ugh.
Make a deception check.
16.
Okay.
Like, how rude.
Let's see here. Well, I guess maybe. What are your names?
My name is Abigail. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you.
You're speaking to royalty. I'm gonna tell her.
Really?
And like, this is Gemma. Oh my
Gemma.
gosh. Like, I don't even know if we should even like be going to this now, Gemma. Like, we're way too cool for her.
So cool.
Well, if you're royalty, I guess you would be on the list, wouldn't you? So, Abigail, who are you here to see today? She flips through her papers. You see she pulls out like a clipboard.
Who am I here to see today?
Yeah.
Oh jeez, I gotta find a frickin' name. Name is escaping me.
Agdon.
Agdon.
Agdon Longscarf.
Like Agdon Longscarf? Like, isn't he around?
Oh. You're here to see Agdon. Of course. Okay.
I mean, like...
Let me see his schedule.
Scarf
right
is,
here.
like, super cool.
Yeah, Aubrey.
She very closely she pulls out like a smaller calendar, and she's like flipping through. She's like checking some boxes. Go ahead and make a Greb, if you want to help, you can give Sarali advantage, or you get
Yeah, it would help.
You're like, my persuasion not good.
You don't want me to roll. I got negative numbers.
Okay, advantage.
I'm rolling...
Persuasion or deception, I'll let you.
They're the exact same.
We'll go do it up.
Okay. Oh, a 15 and a 14 naturally, so that will be a 22.
Well, I guess he's not busy for like another 23 minutes. I guess you can go see him. So,
Oh my god, how like nice of you.
maybe I'll see you again.
Like, okay.
So,
And did she gesture towards where Mr. Longscarf is?
she kind of turns in her skull and she's like, okay, so you're gonna take a left down this corridor, and then you're gonna take a right, and then another right, and then a left. And then a right, and then a left, and then a right. Third hallway on the left. Did you get all that?
Got it.
Duh.
Great.
Okay. I guess we're going in.
Okay, here we go.
Alright. We go in.
If we... I'm gonna whisper. If we find him, could you maybe, like, put him to sleep? And we could, like, take him out of here?
I mean, maybe. It's possible. I could try it.
Okay.
Clubs, they've been gone a bit, and it's fully dark in the swamps. And like, where do you think you're chilling?
He kind of just sat down and then immediately stood up because it was wet and swampy.
Yeah.
He'll just kind of look around. And he'll try to catch a lizard for like 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. Are there any lizards around?
Good perception check.
Figured. Nope, no lizards. So he'd be involved doing that for like 10 minutes.
Do you think they're okay? I mean, like, they're taking so long.
Well, they're either totally fine or super dead, and there is absolutely no way for us to know. So I don't know. We're just gonna chill until like I don't know. We'll give them a couple hours.
Couple hours? But,
Am I within... Would I know if I'm still within 120 feet of Flubs?
Ooh, yeah. You are not within 120 feet.
Okay, cool. I didn't think so, but I wanted to double check.
if they're dead, like, we should help. I mean, like, if they're almost dead, we should help them. I don't want to wait a few hours and then go up and find out they're dead.
He yawns. I mean, I feel like their plan was like kind of solid. Like, they bunnies, pretty sure it's all bunnies. We, not so much. I can be invisible though.
Oh. Do you wanna go and see what's going on and report back to me?
Right. Well, here's the thing. Like, I feel like the buddy system like super works. But I mean, I could leave you alone. I just don't know how long it's gonna be for.
You wanna take part? Is that what you're saying? It's like buddy system. I don't I don't know what you mean.
I think we should like stick together because 2 against whatever is better than 1 against whatever.
But I can't be invisible.
Right. Therein lies the problem. I mean, okay, I'll go.
Okay.
He clicks his fingers and he's invisible and he's gone.
Gotta turn to Pat.
He'll be back.
Clink, 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 clink.
Pull out a corn dog.
You want a corn dog, Pat?
Pot just like sits down.
Aw.
I'm gonna find like the driest part of nearby ground I can and just kind of sprinkle some corn dog on there and then just kind of hide in the shadows and wait for something to come try to eat it.
Okay. You wait for like
Probably gonna be waiting a while, but
yeah, you wait for a little bit and like
Mhm.
and as you're walking around like hunting lizards, like sprinkling corn dog, like your paws are so wet and like you don't notice it at first, but you're like squelching a lot more.
Hmm. I don't like that.
Yeah.
I think he tried to like go to the ladder then and just like try to go like 2 runs up or something and just kind of awkwardly sit down on one
Awkwardly
of
chill on it?
the rungs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
For it.
I'm gonna assume. I mean, his perception is bad anyway, but even if he did hear snippets of a conversation, it would be in Sylvan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
You're just like, I don't know anything.
I mean, they could be discussing that they're gonna murder and eat my friends. I don't know.
Yep. You're like, God, I hope that's not what they're talking about. Greb and Charlie, as you guys are walking in, you hear behind you, hello.
What? Hello?
Eh, Lubs. No, Beast. Damn it. Little cousin sent me to make sure you guys weren't super dead, but I was like, no, they're definitely still bunnies, and so like I'm glad that you guys are still bunnies. Also, like, good job on getting in here. They totally bought your bullshit.
Okay.
I mean, I hope so.
Well, I don't have too much longer on this potion, so we should probably quickly try to keep fighting him.
Okay,
Potion only lasts for an hour.
I did not hear directions. And as you guys are like meandering through, it's a fucking maze in here. It's literally like tunnels and tunnels and hallways and just like and every so often like a bunny will like bounce by you in a hurry.
I
and
remember
it's
she said
huge.
left, right, left. And then like left, right.
Roll me an
Something,
intelligence
something
check
after
Graham.
that.
Oh no.
A check?
Yeah, not a save.
21.
Okay, you totally remember. Left, right, left, left hallway on the third, whatever I said. Yeah.
Yeah. To get back, you just want to go right, and then 2 more rights and then a left.
Totally makes sense.
Yeah,
Sure.
I don't think you should leave Flubs alone.
No, do you think I should go back, or do you guys think like you need help? Like, I don't know who is in more danger, to be completely honest.
I don't know either, but I don't like leaving Flubs alone with just Pot.
I mean, I'm just really sad that I can do magic again. This is the shit. Do you think I should go back and like help Loves?
Okay, if we found Longscarf and we somehow got him incapacitated, do you think you could help get him out of here? Because if not, I think you should go back.
I was gonna take that as a no.
So I think
Alright, go
like
back.
if we put them in an iron cage, then maybe if I carry the cage, like that'll be invisible. But I also like I don't think we just like have an iron cage on deck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I think we just have to carry him unconscious.
Maybe he has like a window in his office, right? Because he's like real important.
Just toss him out the window asleep.
I mean, I can always
He just
suggest to him to
squishes
follow us.
himself. Okay, how about this? Can you try to bring Flubs around so that if there is a window, he'd be like under it?
Well, do you have like? I mean, do you have like another potion you can use? I mean, like we're really just putting Flub's tail out there. You know what I'm saying?
Uh, I have the invisibility potion I could give you to bring back to him.
Well, see that I feel like you've been holding out on us. Or get over,
I'm not
Griff.
holding out. It hasn't really been necessary until now.
Oh, I feel
Okay.
like this would be useful.
Gift mentioned it earlier.
Yeah, I talked about it.
Well, yeah, but
No
I
one
didn't
said
want to demand it
anything.
then. But now it seems like, oh, we really need it. So maybe this is the time to use it. I don't know.
Okay, well, fine. Here you go. Give this to Flubs.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Don't lose it.
Do you think he's gonna remember the way back in?
Probably not.
Oh no. Well, we can either
He just stays
wait
with Flubs.
here.
I don't think I have time. My spell's gonna wear off.
Okay, well, let's keep going then.
How long has it been so far?
Oh, you definitely only have like 20 or 15 minutes left.
Okay, let's go get him.
Eventually, with that
Is that a right
ability
and then left?
you do end up making it to a very ornate door. It's like carved. It's intricately carved, and it's intricately carved. The tree that you remember, Gren.
Okay.
Okay, so if you go in, what can you do to incapacitate him?
Well, first I was gonna try a suggestion.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So it
that's a
lasts
good
for
idea.
8 hours.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's a
Whereas
good idea.
sleep
I
only
don't-
lasts for a minute.
Oh,
Mm.
well, yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Yeah, isn't it?
I don't really have anything that's really that useful.
Alright. I knock on the door.
Oh wait, and I'm gonna like spritz you with perfume of bewitching really quick.
Nice.
I'll do myself too, just for the heck of it.
Fun. What does that do again?
You have advantage on all charisma checks directed at humanoids with a challenge rating of 1 or lower.
Nice. Okay.
Those
Gonna help you guys
subjected to the perfume's effect are not aware that they've been influenced by magic.
Nice.
Knock knock.
You knock?
Yep.
Okay. You wait a second, and you hear like loud like feet thumping, and you see a big, like, burly Harangon opens the door. He's all black with a very pink nose and, like, also white socks.
Mm-hmm.
He looks at you guys. He's like,
We're here to, like, see Agdon Longscarf. Could you, like, let us in, please?
"Oh, sup? My name's Cade."
I'm like, hi?
"Okay, let me take you to my boy. Let's go."
I'm like, thanks.
Agdon, bro! You have, like, some guests. Oh, my bad. What are your names?
Like, my name is Abigail, and this is, like, Gemma.
Sweet.
Like, yeah.
Okay, well, so, listen. Couple rules. One,
Rules.
yeah, I know, but you know,
Oh my god.
there's gotta be like a hierarchy, because otherwise it's just like alphas fighting alphas all the time, you know what I'm saying? So, couple rules. One, boss man don't like to talk about the scarf, okay? He's real sensitive about it. Don't tell him I told you that. But, like, sensitive
But it's
topic.
like a scarf. Like, what's the big deal?
Totally. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Other thing not to
Alright.
mention is, like, you know, anything about, like, how, like, the old ways, like how Prismere was, and definitely don't mention the tree, and also, like, probably wouldn't mention, like, any bullywug business, or, like, Lorna. Not like that we're not super chill with her, but, like, Bossman doesn't really... He doesn't love when people bring it up. You know what I'm saying? It's like private
These are like
business.
a lot of rules.
I know. It's like kind of hard to remember. Like, sometimes I have to write myself like a list. But, like, I would super appreciate it.
I mean, I guess.
Sweet. Alright.
Whatever.
Bossman,
Whatever.
we'll see you now. And he, like, opens the door.
Cool. I go in.
You guys see a very cute little, like, office. It has a roaring fireplace in it, and, like, a bunch of, like, hand-woven rugs, and a lot of, like, pictures on the walls, like portraits of, like, a lot of different Harangons, it looks like. And he has, like, some books and, like, you know, quite a bit of trinkets and stuff. And you see Agdon, who is a tawny bunny who has, like, a little bit of a darker, like, crown and big long ears. He's very thin and lithe looking, and he's got his, like, big paws on the table, and of course the long blue scarf literally wraps around, like, the entire room, like Rapunzel's hair vibe.
Does Burly Man like close the door behind us after we
Yeah.
enter?
Yeah.
Cool.
Does he follow us in, or are we alone?
It's just you guys and Agdon, and Agdon like looks at you guys and he's like, "Sup, ladies? What can I do for you?"
Like.
Are there any windows in here?
There seems to be some curtains behind him.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to put my hand in my pocket where my crystal is for my arcane focus. And I'm gonna say, like, there's this like really cool party that I think you would like totally have so much fun in, and you should like follow us there. And I'm gonna cast suggestion. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is
DC 15.
suggestion a... Oh, it's an enchantment, not a charm.
Correct.
Motherfuckers! Okay. Okay, wisdom, you said?
Yes, wisdom save, DC 15.
Okay. Rolled a
Got
14, and he has a +2. So, here is the question. Can they sense if suggestion,
I want to say they can. Can't they?
Doesn't say.
I know friends, they can tell.
Yeah, I don't think it can.
Okay, I don't think it alerts them, but it does also say creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this effect. But either way, he does make it safe. Okay, so
Yeah, I read that. But I wouldn't know that he's immune to being charmed.
that's fair.
So
That's fair.
I'm doing what Thrally would do.
Yeah.
But yeah. I still made the suggestion, even if he doesn't realize that I used magic.
Okay, got it. He's like, a super party? I mean, I'm down. You could have, like, sent me an invite, sent me a message, but,
Well, it was like kind of last minute, and like it just also made more sense to ask you like in person because you're super like important and stuff. So like super sorry that it's super last minute.
no worries. I mean, I get invited to, like, a lot of parties.
I mean,
And
like, I know.
listen, I thought I knew every lady who came through my tollway, but I haven't seen either of you before.
My name is like Abigail.
Sick.
This is like Gemma.
Nice.
Gemma.
So like, do you want to come to the party or not?
I mean, like...
I mean, obviously, I'll be like super sad if you say no, but like at the same time, I know you do like super important stuff. So,
Well, I mean, I do make exceptions for bodacious babes. When's this party?
oh, it's in like an hour or so.
Oh, that is super last minute. Well,
I know. I'm like super sorry.
dude.
Can I like lean over and whisper to Sorali? Be like, tell them it's only VIPs. Also, it's like a secret, super awesome party with special people.
I mean, like, I only invite, like, super special people. So, I mean, it's up to, like, you know?
Make a persuasion check with advantage. Because you got that potion of bewitching. Oh dear.
I rolled a 3 and a 6, so that's a 13.
Okay.
It's not bad. It's just, it could be better.
Dude, I mean, I would love to go. It's just, it's high tide tonight, and like usually me and the boys like we go out fishing. We have Fight Club. I'm not supposed to talk about it, but gotta prioritize the boys.
I mean,
That's a bummer because only the best, most awesomest people are going to this party, so
yeah.
I guess
But I
you're
mean,
not as
Emma,
awesome
he's
as we
like,
thought you were.
I was gonna say, like, he's just too good for us, so. Oh well, it was a long shot.
And we don't just invite anyone to these parties. They're super secret VIP parties.
I
So
love
can
that
I,
for
like-
you, babes.
Can I, like, pause?
Yeah.
So where is Sir Talavar in relation when all of this is happening? Additionally, how many more minutes does Greb have?
Ooh, okay.
Fun. Because
cut.
these are two very important things that are happening at the exact same time.
Okay. Well, I mean, it basically took you guys about 45 minutes to get to Agdon's door. Like, as you were meandering and like looking around and like talking to the bunny up front and Cade and all that. So Sir Talavar can fly, so he's obviously going a little faster. So I would say Greb has like 10 minutes left. And Sir
Okay.
Talavar is probably like, as you guys are literally having this part of the conversation, Sir Talavar probably like comes back, still invisible. And like, Flubs, you're like concentrating so hard on your corn dog. And then he's like,
1002, 1003.
dude, what are you counting for?
Oh my god! Oh, Rachel Elizabeth. Oh, don't do that. Where are you?
I'm right here, cousin.
Oh,
Listen, guess what? They're not super dead.
Yeah.
Also, guess what? They gave me this invisibility potion. Gift was like totally holding out on us.
use. Okay. But why do you need the potion? I thought you
No,
could be invisible.
you need the potion because they're gonna go get that bunny dude like right now. And honestly, they're probably a little cooked because I don't know how long Gift's thing lasts, but I don't think forever. I can like keep up the
Well-
invisibility as long as I am concentrating and I don't like attack anyone. But other than that,
Okay. So what's the plan?
so
Are
you're
we-
gonna
are
take
we-
this invisibility potion. I'm gonna pick you
Uh-huh.
up. I'm gonna
Oh.
fly you. I'm gonna fly you, and then like we're hoping. We are gonna throw up a prayer to like whatever god you believe in that Agdon has a window.
Okay. Do we know where his window is?
No.
Also, what about Pat? We have to bring him with us.
Oh shit. Pat. He like claps a little. He's like, Pat, wake up.
He's
Think, think,
fine.
think, think, think.
Okay, Pat. So like, do you like only listen to gift, or like, can you take directions from anyone? Nod your claw if yes.
Like.
He listens to me. We have a bond.
Okay, well listen, you tell Pat to like hide, or like if it can climb the ladder, like maybe climb the ladder and like pretend it's someone else's pot. I don't know. I feel like Pat is good. We can like find it later.
Find it later.
If I drink the potion and then I carry Pat, is Pat invisible?
No, I don't think that's how your spell works.
Oh.
Since it's like a potion. See, mine, and he like takes off like his little like backpack that he has, and he like puts on the ground, and the backpack appears, and then he like picks it up and he puts it back on. He's like, see, my magic is only items.
Oh, not
We
people.
think pot maybe counts as an item?
No, he's his own person. You have your opinions.
But let me see your step log. Let me see if you have any intelligence. No, I think we just, like I said,
He's got +0 intelligence.
yeah, like I said, he's good. We find him later.
Okay. Okay, Pat. I have an important mission for you. Okay. You see this corn dog bit here? Watch it. And if anything comes to eat it, don't follow it. Stay here. But like, remember what direction it went, so I can hunt it when I come back for you. Okay?
Clink, clink, clink.
Well, here's the thing.
Cool.
I told Pot to stay with Flubs, so Pot's probably gonna try to just follow Flubs.
No, what do you? No, you're supposed to. No, why are you coming towards me?
Clink, 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 clink. Okay, well, like, I mean, I don't know how suspicious they're gonna be of like a walking pot. Maybe they have that here. How rare do you think this thing is? Do you think this is like something gift made? I really asked no questions about it, and I just was like, yeah, that's a thing.
I think I did ask, but like she said a lot of things, and I kind of just nodded. I really didn't understand.
She
most of
do
it.
be talking like a whole bunch. Anyway, so like I said, time is of the essence. Chop chop.
Okay.
We also
Um,
don't know where this window is, so like we're gonna completely be guessing.
Cool. This sounds like a great plan, by the way.
I think it's A1. I think it's super solid.
Cool. Okay. Well,
Okay,
are we
bottoms
going
up.
up there, or are we like on the swamp thing?
No, tails up, as the fairy dragons say.
Come along, Pat.
Yeah, okay. I guess I'm gonna wait until I'm like halfway up the ladder to drink the potion.
Okay.
To save that extra 30 seconds.
Okay.
And if Pot can't make it, I will, I suppose, help him.
I'm gonna have to rule that Pot can go up and down a ladder, right? Like
He's got arms and legs.
he's
I
got
think he
arms
can
and
make that
legs. Yeah,
happen.
yeah.
Alright. Cool.
If I don't want to make this so fucking difficult for me and Emma later, he can go up a ladder.
Okay. Okay.
He's canonically got little grabby hands and feet,
Yeah.
so I think
So like,
I mean, here's the thing though. Like, if we want him to stay here, if we both turn invisible, seems a little mean, but he's not going to be able to follow us. So, Pat, I'm just drinking this potion for to stay right here with you. I'm drinking a potion because I don't want whatever it's the corn dog to see me. And so when something comes, I'm gonna pass on it. But I'll be right here, okay?
Clink, clink, clink.
Oh,
I drink the potion.
Okay. Okay, here we go. And like you just feel like little scaly arms like pick you up under your armpits, and all of a sudden you're like flying. It's like the best sensation you've ever experienced. It's super fun.
Hmm.
Isn't this the best?
it is. Wow.
Really sucks
Okay,
that kobolds can't fly.
I kinda get why you were so cranky when you were in the cage. This is great. You must have missed
Right?
this.
Oh my goodness. And like my wings have like kind of atrophied, so like this is really hard. But we're gonna make it. Okay, so let's go.
Yeah.
Which one of these windows do you think they are? You see that the stump is like does have like windows around it.
I guess we gotta check them all.
That's going to take us like so long.
Well, I mean, what side was it on?
Eh, listen, so I didn't hear all the directions, but like Gift said like a whole bunch of nonsense, like left, right, left, right, left, 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 right, left, third corridor. So I don't know what that means. But
Huh? It's okay.
He takes out a coin, and flips it, but they're still flying, so the coin kind of flips and then just kind of falls away.
Oh, did you see whether that was heads or tails before it fell?
I definitely was not even looking.
Oh. It's probably on the left. Yeah.
Sure, totally. Okay. Flubs, go ahead and make a perception check, I guess. Or investigation. That's
Perception.
better for you.
I don't think it is.
No, you have proficiency.
It is.
Which
Okay,
gives
it
you
is.
a
It's
plus
one better.
one.
Well, yeah, perception is +2 though. So, wow. Okay.
4.
That's a 4. Yep.
Do you see it, cousin?
We are so high up. And, what'd you say?
Which window should we fly through?
Wanna fly through it?
Well, okay, so listen, whichever window we fly through, all I'm saying is like we're gonna break it and then we're gonna get injured and then we won't be invisible anymore.
Maybe, like, can we try to see if we can see inside it before we break into one?
I mean, I
That seems like a
guess
good
this is gonna
idea.
be a little less dramatic, but we can do it.
No, but like, we can totally still break through it when we know it's the right window.
Sure. Okay. Back to while you guys are looking for the right window. Back to Abigail and Gemma,
Mm-hmm.
the cutest bodacious buns in all the land.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like-
So, my apologies, milady. You go.
I'm like, what time is it anyways? I don't even know anymore, Gemma. This is just so bad. Are we like late to the party? Do you mind if we like open the curtain so we can like see where the sun is and stuff?
I mean,
I'm so sorry. I just my
sure.
time just kind of changes sometimes.
Yeah, you know, time is real
You know
wibble
how it
wobby in the
goes.
Fae for sure.
I've heard that like thyme is a weird soup or something. Anyways.
Honestly, real profound. I'm into it. You know what? I'm gonna steal that. Steal that.
So I'll go behind him and I'll open up the curtain
Okay.
so I can kind of like see what time it is.
For sure.
Trying to like sun position and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like, do I see? Well, they're invisible.
They're
Never mind. I was
invisible.
gonna be like,
However,
cool.
you could try and message them if you know.
Yeah. I'm going to. Is Agdon like paying attention to me or paying attention to Gemma? My back is to him.
I would
so
probably say,
know.
yeah, he probably tries to suck up to Gemma. He's like, so, where are you from?
Okay, so when that happens, I'll pull out a little wire and put it between my fingers.
Okay.
And I'll point and I'll say, Flubs. And it's a whisper only Flubs can hear.
Yep, okay.
Flubs, can you hear me? Where are you? You can respond to this message. Does Flubs hear it? Do I get anything back?
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say you're within 120 feet.
Flubs.
Oh my god. I hear you. Which window are you at?
I'll keep sending message. The curtain is open. I'm in the window.
Do I see an open window?
It's not open.
Yeah.
Oh.
The curtain is
Curtains are
open,
open.
and you
No.
can see the Harrington bunny that I shapeshifted into. Which, by the way, I recast because his back is to Gemma. I recast Mask of Many Faces.
Okay, sick.
I could do that at will.
You're gonna have to be a little more specific. There are a lot of windows out here.
Don't you think it's like stuffy in here, Agdon? Can we
What?
like open this window?
I mean, listen, you must be new, but like it's real stinky in the swamp. The windows don't actually open.
Well, that's like lame.
Yeah, last landlord paying them shut. Don't know what to tell you.
The landlord special.
Dude, gets you every time.
Ghost message. The windows don't open.
That's
What color
fine.
is the curtain? What was
We'll
the color
open
of the
it for
curtain?
you.
They're purple.
Ghost message again. It's a purple curtain. Because I only
Okay.
opened half, so the other one is still draped.
We'll keep looking for it, and when we find it, we'll smash through and come rescue you. Okay? Okay.
I'm gonna focus on with my crystal again, and you're gonna see, because I'm gonna cast minor illusion. You're gonna see a little rainbow right in front of the window,
Okay.
just like at like kind of like the bottom of the window, and then I'll quickly, because it holds for a minute, I'll message Flubs. I'll be like, "Look for the rainbow. It's the rainbow is right by the window that we're at."
Okay. I was wondering what that was.
Loves.
I mean,
So, Agdon, how do you feel about goblins?
Dude, Honestly,
Any thoughts?
I think they're chill. Like, everyone's always like really talking smack on like a lot of the small races, and like I think us small races like really gotta stick together.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Totally.
I move away from the window since I
Cool.
cast the rainbow. I'll be like, well, Gemma, we're gonna be like late to the party if we don't start moving like soon.
Yeah.
So like, I guess we'll see you later, Agdon.
All right. Well, he like takes Gemma's paw and gives it like a kiss. And he like,
Ha 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 ha.
I totally hope I see you guys soon.
Yeah, like
Totally. See you at the party.
I'll try and make it.
I'm hoping at this moment,
Yeah.
like Greb
here's the
like
plan.
comes Greb and then Flux just comes barreling through the window, like
you
at the
guys-
exact same time.
You guys like so around and like take like a step towards the door, and you guys hear a huge shattering of glass, and all of a sudden a tumble of purple and red like barrel through the window, and you hear Agdon like be like, holy fucking
Can I-
shit, dude, what the hell is going on? Who?
Am I by the door?
Yes. You're
Can I
near
lock
enough-
it?
Okay, go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! That's a natural 16 for 18.
Okay, you lock the door. You hear on the other side, dude, boss, Agdon, bro, like, are you good? Like, I mean, I hear a lot of noise over there. You just hear Agdon be
Things
like,
are just getting a little steamy in here.
dude, I don't want to like alarm you, but I do think you should like raise the alarm because I think maybe I have been bamboozled. But like, I'm good, I can take it. But do raise that alarm. You just hear Kate on the other side. On it, bro! And just like hear a bunch of bunny like hops down.
That's gonna be inconvenient. Well, cool.
Oh wow,
I'd
that's a
like
long
to
scarf.
cast a spell.
Okay.
I'm gonna like suddenly turn back into a goblin. What do you call an alligator that is wearing a vest? An investigator! I'm gonna cast
What the
Insidious
fuck?
Laughter.
Okay, he has to make a wisdom.
A wisdom save. Yeah.
Okay.
DC 15.
Was that supposed to be a joke? I don't get it.
Is this a charm effect?
Good question.
It doesn't say. It's like just an ability I have. It's enchantment.
God damn it. Okay. Wisdom save?
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude.
I'm
That is fucking hilarious! I love alligators! Like, and he's just like laughing, holding his stomach.
It is not a charm.
Sick.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not. I'm
So
assuming
he's
his
gonna be
intelligence is
prone.
above 4.
Yeah, it is.
Cool.
And he's incapacitated.
Okay. I will let you guys get a surprise round on him.
Should we try to throw him out the window?
Can he fly? Alright, we're killing him. Yeah, okay.
Can he
Are we?
fly?
I feel kind of bad. He seems actually pretty nice.
I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast at it.
All right.
Okay. At Agdon?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Each time it takes damage, the target can make another wisdom save.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, it doesn't
The
change
target
fact that
has advantage if it's triggered by damage.
Got
Yeah.
it.
I mean,
I don't. I have to.
yeah. I think we should enter
24.
initiative.
Definitely hit.
For 6 points of force damage.
6 points.
Mm-hmm. So that's my turn for the surprise round.
Okay.
What's Flub's doing for the surprise round?
Yeah, Flubs.
I mean, he would be unsure, but if Sorali struck, he would also strike. He'll pull out his daggers as well, and hesitantly.
He seems cool. I'm sorry!
Stab.
Okay, stab
I
it up.
promise Jingle Jangle. Gotta follow through with my promise.
I mean, it's what we came here to do.
Yep.
He's still prone, right?
He's
So
incapacitated. Yeah, which I think makes him.
I think he's incapacitated and prone, to be
Yeah,
fair.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think he
he's-
falls prone in that turn. Okay, wow, okay. Well, first one was a nat 20.
Well.
Ooh, look at you go!
Flub's dice.
Look at me. Still a lot of damage.
Redemption. Oh yeah,
I mean,
because you get sneak attack, right?
I get a sneak
Hell
attack,
yeah.
Oh, dude, his life's about over. Dudes and ladies, this is like super uncool, dude. This is. You a goblin? Is that what you asked? I mean, I'd still tap
Baby? Ew! I'm underage, dude.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's. Listen, that you're right. That's not cool. I'm not about that.
It's 24 damage.
Holy shit.
Okay, he's like so bloody.
Hell yeah!
Stab the fuck out of him, like out of his neck.
Like,
And he's just like.
What do you mean tap that? What does that mean?
Okay, like, should we kill him? Like, cause we kind of promised, but I mean, I kind of like they're gonna be really pissed. Okay, should I just? I'm gonna go for it. And he's gonna bite him. Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. I don't even have the battle music up yet. That's like how quick this
Yeah,
is
same.
going.
I still have lo-fi on, yeah.
I feel like we need circus music.
This is ridiculous. Where is it? Okay. Let's see here. I don't think that hits him.
Did you roll with advantage because he's still prone?
Fuck, I didn't. Dude, that definitely hits. Sir Talavar's just like, okay, I mean, like, and just like bites the shit out of him. And like you guys see that like he looks very dragonly when he does this. Like he looks very feral, and he just starts like shaking Agdon, who goes limp.
He
Wow.
does that alligator thing where they spoon.
Yeah. You guys
So he
hear?
went limp?
Yeah, he
Well-
goes limp, and Sir Talavar's like, "Hey, girl," and you guys hear a bunch of bunny feet coming up the stairs, and you hear,
I grabbed the scarf.
ooh, great thing to say. Let me look at this very quickly. You try and remove the scarf, and you cannot.
I guess he's coming with us.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I can't fly.
Let's try to shove
Boss?
it out the window.
Dude, Agdon totally brought the boys. We're here to save you. Then we're gonna go party. Like, open up, dude. And you hear like a lot of like rattling of like keys and shit. You guys have like a second before they're in here.
Oh no.
Go, go, go!
Go where?
Okay.
Is he
I'm
dead?
going.
Or is he just unconscious?
You can make a medicine check.
We have time. I'm just gonna start trying to drag him towards the window.
I'm gonna grab the body, and I'm going
18.
to.
This is in the stump, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we're in the stump.
The outside of the stump is just bark.
It's literally a tree. There is some windows.
Is he dead
okay.
with an 18?
He is like barely breathing.
Okay. I'm gonna grab the body,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to sprout my butterfly wings,
Ooh. Okay.
and I'm going to carry him out the window and fly down. And if anyone wanted to grab on while I do it, I was just gonna go straight down to the ground.
I don't know if you have enough strength to carry both of us. I was gonna say
No, I don't.
Talavar-
It was
Yeah.
mostly just to slow my fall, so or if yeah. So
Yeah. Flubs is gonna call to Talavar. Talavar, grab, gift, grab. Doesn't matter. Grab her. I'll be fine.
No,
and
I'm
he's
fine.
gonna
I
move
have
out.
the.
Okay, cool. You want
I have the
uppies,
Mary
bro?
Poppins rod.
I got you.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
you
go
have the
with
rod.
Talavar.
I just imagine Flubs like jumps out the window and Sir Talavar catches him.
Yeah.
Grab just opens a little umbrella real quick and jumps.
Okay.
Floats down.
As you guys land, let me just make some quick rolls here. Okay, let's see.
I'm gonna try to like flatten to the ground and stay out of sight when I hit the ground as best I can.
Okay.
Yeah, can we try to hide like immediately?
Okay, yeah. Everyone roll me a stealth check.
$16.
That's another nat 20.
Amazing.
19. Woo, Flum Stars! They're redeemed!
They are.
You see that Sir Talavar, like as you guys are like going down, gets an arrow into him.
Oh shit.
Holy hells, that hurts like the absolute Dickens. Okay, hiding. We are hiding. You guys also notice that like there is the water is pretty high. Like it's to your knees, Sorali. So it's like
Okay.
pretty damn high for you guys.
Like chest height for us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hmm. Well,
Grab Agdon's gonna die if you do nothing.
Say that again?
Agdon's gonna die if you do nothing.
Should I heal him? He's gonna die. He seemed really nice. I really don't want to just kill him. What do we do?
well, we need the scarf.
Is that a yes or no for keeping him alive?
I mean, up to you.
Up to you.
I don't know what
Can
to
I-
do.
You do you. Can I get an idea of this scarf specifically? Like, can I get any information about it, or...
Yeah, you can make an Arcana check.
Can I try to just do like a medicine check on him to stabilize him?
Yeah, you can try. DC is a little higher than it would normally be.
17 Arcana.
It's a nat 20.
Oh, you are so fucking lucky. Okay. You
Total of 22.
Grab is literally like rubbing like a poultice and like staunching the blood flow. Sir Talavar is being super unhelpful. He's like, oh, he looks like super bad.
Staying alive. Good CPR.
I mean, he might stay alive, but like, it is shaky. Sorali, you start like looking at the scarf a little bit, and it's very long. It seems very cumbersome. You notice that the material is very coarse and scratchy, and it is wrapped around his neck like several times. It's very bloody now. But it won't move no matter how much you yank on it.
So it's pretty magical.
That probably means he really needs to die to get it off of him.
Unless even dying doesn't do anything.
Would I know anything about an item like this?
It's like just because just based off the fact like it wouldn't come off him, you're like, oh, it's definitely like enchanted. Somewhat.
Would I know if he were to actually die, would the enchantment probably end?
Unknown.
Okay, high ground. Can I see anywhere that's high ground that's not where the Harringtons are? I can't
Harrington.
pronounce it. Yeah, I can't pronounce it. Like a tree, even just being up a tree.
You would have to slog through the
Well, I still have my wings.
Yes,
My wings
you
last
do.
for an hour.
Yeah. Yes, you guys could probably with the hour, make it out of the high swamp area. And you could also probably you do see the stone bridge in the distance.
Okay.
You could probably make it over there.
Let's head towards the stone bridge.
What about Pot? Where's Pot?
Oh, funny story.
You left Pot?
I mean, we can stop by there on our way.
I have like a connection with Pot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I can cast spells through him from
Mhm.
120 feet. So if we get close enough to him to like 120 feet, could I like mentally call him?
Mhm,
To me?
mhm.
Okay. Well, let's head towards.
Flubs can swim.
So yeah, if we kind
that's
of like
not a
head
problem.
down this way, over there, big green pot.
I'm gonna grab the body and start heading towards the bridge.
Okay. Okay, like I can carry gift, I suppose.
Yeah.
And then I'll lay the body down, and then I'll throw a rope over the side of the bridge for Flubs, since the water is getting higher.
Yeah. Yeah, if
Between you and Sir Talavar, we could probably just ferry everyone up.
Well, yeah, I'll take the body up first.
Mm-hmm.
And then fly down and get whoever needs to be carried.
Haha, fairy. Because you got wings.
Oh,
You're fairy.
law.
I'm full of jokes tonight.
So yeah, with some effort, you guys are able to take or ferry everyone up to a different portion of the stone bridge as before. And
including pot.
yeah, you Greb, you make Sir Talavar like fly you around a little bit so that you can like find Pot.
Pot! Over here! Come here, Pot! Here, boy!
And eventually you guys hear like in like at some point you hear clink 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 clink. And you're like, all right, he's gonna figure it out.
My boy! Here he comes!
He like is at the end of a wooden bridge at this point. And he's just like standing there. No one's really like paid attention to him. He's like kind of been like darting in and out of alleys. And he just like he does like the uppies like gesture with his claws.
Sir Talavar, go get him! Please.
Fine. Okay.
Thank you.
I'll roll a stealth.
He's
Ooh.
considered an object, so he could
So
go
bad.
with you.
It's a
If
very,
you go
very
invisible.
bad. Oh yes, I can do that. Only I suppose I can do that more than once a day. I never thought about it. Okay. He gets popped. Sir Talavar's like, "Ugh." Oh my goodness, do you keep like bricks in here?
Well, there is iron in him currently.
Oh, get that away
And
from
he's
me.
made of iron, so.
Oh. Why would you even have me? Hey, what does this? I think I'm really
The
tired.
things inside of him are very important right now.
Okay, for sure, for sure. What are we gonna do with him?
Sir Talavar, have you heard anything about this scarf?
Let me
Have you
think
heard any
about
rumors about it or stories?
Has he always had the scarf?
Oh, you know what? I
And if
probably
we
do
could
actually
find
know
some
about
iron,
this.
handcuffs, we could just ask him.
He takes a courtesy glance in, and he's like, "Oh, you know what? I bet this scarf cursed as hells, super cursed. Items like that, very cursed, quite often.
Hmm.
Like, think about it. I don't know if he wants to wear the scarf. Maybe he just had to make a brand around it. So he changes his name. He's trying to embrace it, but in reality, it's choking him.
Well, that would that's inconvenient.
Oh, super inconvenient.
Wonder how you
I
get it
don't
off
think
of
I
him.
have any ways to end curses.
Well,
I
I mean,
mean,
go ahead.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
In fact, we're doing that not tonight. I don't remember, even though it was just last night. But do you remember the exact wording? We had to kill him. We just didn't just need the scarf, right? Or did we just need the scarf?
I
I know
think
I know she
she
wants the scarf.
specifically said to kill him. Because I tried to get her to word it in a way that we could get around it, but it ended up not working.
Anyway, what I thought, so... I mean, what's the plan here?
I just feel bad. He seemed pretty nice. Even though he's a bit of a Chad.
Pretend I know what that means. I mean, do we wanna, I don't know, wake him up and, ask him questions? Were you really bad to this, the goblin? Just, make yourself feel better?
Well, I wish we
What
could
do you
just
wanna do?
technically kill him and then bring him back or something, but I don't have anything that
Well,
could do that.
I mean, we could carry him around until we find someone that does know how to do that.
How would we do that though? We don't have any iron shackles or cages or anything.
Then you just say you have iron and you're in pot?
Well, it's become a liquid. It's not it's not solid iron anymore.
But we,
I dissolved
make
it.
make a mold of handcuffs and then, pour the iron in?
Well, it's not that much iron. It's just a little. It's it came from the bog. It's bog iron, and I melted it in acid into a solution and mixed it with the galls and some tree gum to make ink.
Uh-huh. Okay, so it's not iron anymore. Is that...
Yeah.
You,
I mean,
you said a lot of things. So,
yeah. It's not usable iron anymore in the way that you want to use it.
I mean, is this guy magic? Can we just tie him up with a rope? Would that be fine? Or do we think he would
We
get
could
out of that super
try.
easily?
We probably should either way.
I mean, if he escapes, it's gonna be real bad for us. So,
DM Sorali is kind of sitting while they're chit-chatting and just kind of looking at all of her marbles that she has from Zybilna. Just wishing Zybilna could help her in this situation.
Webs, help me tie him up.
Okay.
Some rope.
Tie his legs together and his arms together, and let's think about tying his ears together. It's probably fun.
I don't think that would really do much, but I like
No,
your
I mean, like,
initiative.
the super long, I don't know if like he uses them to like grab onto a doorknob or something.
I don't think his ears are that prehensile.
What does that mean?
Grabby.
Grab, okay.
Clink, clink, clink.
Like your tail is a little bit prehensile, but
Yeah, I mean,
ears don't really
sometimes.
have muscles in them. They're mostly just cartilage.
Gonna nod along.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Yeah, who is dead? The goblin.
I don't, he's probably a friend. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah.
He's this famous guy that speaks at academies.
Cool, cool. Okay, so we kidnapped the leader of the Harangon. They're definitely looking for us, just so you guys know.
Yeah, I figured.
Well, technically, they never saw us.
That
true.
is
They
super
Just saw
true.
some.
I mean, they're still going to be looking for
They
us,
think
though.
we were buddies, so
It's true,
they'll
but
be.
if we can always disguise ourselves
Sure.
as different bunnies, I don't have to be the same bunny every single time.
What are we gonna do with him?
And I don't
would
normally
like to
sound like how
talk
I
to
was
him a bit
talking.
more.
So. Well, I
I
don't
mean-
have any way to heal.
I do. I could wake him up.
But, like, you can't bring him back if he dies.
No, I can only heal. I can't revivify.
Do you,
That's a really expensive procedure, and I couldn't even do that ritual even if I wanted to. I'm not powerful enough to do that yet. But I will do this, and I'm gonna uncork a red will potion and just pour it on his head.
Okay.
I mean, maybe, okay.
Technically, it's flavored healing words, so
Hmm.
gonna be 7 points of healing.
Dudes, I had the craziest dream. I dreamt
Good
that,
morning.
it wasn't a dream.
Sorry about kidnapping you.
Tell me about this scarf that you're wearing.
Oh, jeez. Are you still a rabbit? No.
No, I
Okay.
dropped it.
He like tries to wiggle, and he's like, well, I guess I don't have any options, but yeah.
That is accurate.
Okay, cool. So I was a kid.
Because Jingle Jangle kind of hates you.
Oh, who's Jingle Jangle?
She's another goblin that has keys, and you robbed her and bullied her. Do you remember
I
her?
did do that. Yeah. She's
Yeah,
got a lot of keys.
She's out for your blood, so
Dude, she needs to
Yeah,
chill.
she did us a favor, and her payment for that favor is to kill you. Unfortunately.
Whoa. That's a buck wild favor.
tell me about the scarf.
Okay, damn.
You
You're
can thank
pushy.
Sir Talavar over here for that.
Thanks, bro.
Tell me about the scarf.
Okay, so
Start talking.
when I was a young bun, I had this really nice scarf, and it was super dope, dude.
Mhm.
And so then, like, my parents, they took me to this sick party, and it was at the palace, and I got to meet the Archfey. And, well, listen, I allegedly may or may not have accidentally broken something. And, like, dude, she was hella pissed. And she was like, ja, you need to give me your scarf. And I was like, no, bro, this is my scarf. Looks really badass on me. And then she was like, it totally does. And then I could never take the scarf off again. And then for like a long time, like I'm talking years, dude. She actually like pinned me to a tree. And then I
She
stayed
does have a
there.
temper sometimes.
Oh, dude, do you know her? Cause like I'm not gonna lie, man. Like she's kind of a bitch.
Oh, you shouldn't say that.
No, like it's
Yeah, that was
chill.
kind of the wrong thing to say.
Oh, I mean, I'm just listen. I don't love everything the hags are doing, but like, kind of have a personal beef with Zybilna. Like, you
You're
know,
really not helping your case here,
okay. I
dude.
mean, you guys wanted to know
My
about the
hand
scarf.
whirling with
Oh,
arcane energy. A held eldritch blast.
okay, damn.
I'm gonna
Chill.
like go and duck behind Flubs and like cover my eyes.
How do I get the scarf?
Oh man, listen. If I could give you the scarf, I'd totally give you the scarf. I don't think it comes off.
Well, it looks like I'm taking you to Jingle Jangle then, doesn't it?
Well, I mean,
Oh, did you think you get a say in it?
well, no, no. Dude, she's pissed. I took one key. One key.
Do you know her for what exactly? What was the key for?
Dude, if Lorna needed it, I don't know what for, but she needed it.
What was it to?
I don't know. It was like a gold key. Not fancy, kind of big. I don't know.
You know, maybe to the castle. Maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Insight check.
Sure.
Are we sure his intelligence is above 4?
Yes.
Dirty 20.
He is maybe bullshitting a little bit about like him not understanding like Lorna probably wouldn't ask him to go get something like that if it wasn't important, but he genuinely does not actually know what the key is for. But he knew it was important to go get it.
What's your deal with the hags?
I mean, basically, they let me and my peeps chill. They don't bother me. They party in Downfall, and like, we get the tree, and like, no Zybilna. Win-win.
You mean your stump of a tree?
Dude, I mean, I didn't really realize that like the tree would die as part of like the hags taking over, but like also I cannot stress enough that like it wasn't like the next day everything was swampy and shitty. Like it took a while, and then like the tree started like rotting, and then we kind of like decided like we should just like cut it, and like hopefully the stump will be saved, and like one day the tree will grow back, and like da da da. But anyway, we still live in it, but we did lose like a couple stories of building.
And you think it's just gonna stay that way? Or do you think you're gonna lose more? You know.
I mean, it's been a stump for like a minute. I mean, like, listen, the tollway does have like a mold problem, but I think that's more the swamp.
I think it might go deeper than that.
I'm not a scientist, man.
No, you're not. Well, looks like
Hey,
we're taking you to
what could
Jingle
he have
Jangle.
done that would have made Sibilla that angry? I mean, I know she could be.
She can have a little bit of a temper sometimes.
Dude, I broke something. It wasn't even that big of a deal. I was a kid.
What was it? What did you break?
I don't know, like a statue.
What did it look like?
Dang, I like barely
Do I
remember
believe
now.
him?
Inside check.
Correct me if I'm wrong. This guy
19.
beat Jingle Jangle up, right? He didn't just steal from her.
Yeah.
Yeah, he beat
Yeah.
the shit out of her.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
It wasn't just a stealing thing.
Yeah.
19, you say?
Yes.
You believe that he remembers the event. It would be plausible that he doesn't remember exactly what the statue was of. It was like kind of ugly though. Like if I do remember, it was like not a cute statue.
Well, it must have been something important for her to react like that.
Totally, but that whole castle's full of bullshit.
Zybilla would not collect bullshit.
She had a lot of stuff in there. That's all I'm saying.
Just because she's got a lot of stuff doesn't mean it's useless.
Sure.
Ugh, okay. Are we
What?
gonna take him back to Jingle Jangle?
Dude, are we gonna do this
Well,
tonight?
are my wings still going?
Yeah.
Based on where we are and the location of Jingle Jangle, do I think I could make it in an hour? I'm assuming not. Or less than an hour. I'm assuming
You
not.
don't know where Telemy Hill moved to.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the problem.
Yep. Yep.
Wish there was a way to dispel this magic.
I mean, does it matter? We take him back to Jingle Jangle. He's just gonna want him dead right then and there.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure if he dies, the curse won't have a hold on to him anymore.
This
I mean,
is
if
the
he dies-
Feywild.
but
We don't really know that.
I mean, if he dies, we're good either way, though.
yeah.
I'll have
We
completed
were
my
told
promise.
to kill him.
Yeah.
Well, hearing that he pissed off Zybilla, I don't feel as bad about killing him now, but it still makes me feel a little uncomfy.
Dude, it's
That's
a little
okay, that's my
uncomfy
job.
just to hear you guys talking about killing me. Gotta say.
You don't have a
Well,
say in
nothing
it,
else.
mister. You blew your chance.
I fire up Eldritch Blast.
Whoa.
Do we have any more questions? No
For
more
what it's worth,
questions?
I mean, the scarf does kind of look cool, so, you know.
DM, remind me, Sorali promised Jingle Jangle to kill Agdon and give the scarf to Jingle Jangle?
Guys, I
Or
don't
just-
actually know.
I don't think.
I'm
I mean,
95% sure she just said to kill him.
I
Yeah.
have written down in my notes from March 8th, promised Jingle Jangle that she would kill Bunny Longscarf and get the scarf for Jingle Jangle.
I kind of
I
feel
don't
like that
literally
was
what I
what
wrote
the stipulation as well.
Yeah.
that we have to bring the scarf back.
As proof.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find it in the transcript.
I mean, seems like our options are kill him right now, see what happens.
When we talked
Try
to
to
her,
lug him with us. Good.
when we talked to her, I thought she said to kill him, and then it was kind of like implied that bringing her the scarf would show that we killed him. But I don't think the scarf was like necessary.
My impression was the scarf was brought up by us as a way to try to finagle it, so if we brought the scarf back, it would look like we killed him, whether we did or not.
Yeah, but then she was like, "No, you need to straight up kill him."
Yeah.
I mean, arguably, we killed Jingle Jangle, and if we can't get the scarf off his body, then just bring both to Jingle Jangle. We're fine.
You
Agdon.
mean kill Longscarf?
Agdon.
Yeah.
Dang it.
I mean, we
sorry.
could kill Jingle Jangle, but
I would
Also
rather.
an
I
option.
actually really like Jingle Jangle, so
Yeah.
I prefer not to kill Jingle Jangle. But I don't care either way about Agdon. But yes,
Dude.
Agdon. If we just kill Agdon, then
Ice cold.
Well, without their leader, the buddies would be a lot less powerful to help Pavlorda with her evil
well,
doings.
Agdon, you shouldn't have beat up Jingle Jangle, and you wouldn't be having this problem.
Not cool, dude.
Yeah, bullying is not cool.
Consequences.
Yep, consequences to actions.
Dude, I'm just saying it's like a
Okay.
wildly disproportionate thing, because, like, I just beat her up, like, she seems fine, right? Like, and now she wants me dead? Like, I'm just saying.
From
Like,
what
it's not
she
very...
says, you beat her up to the point where she was almost dead.
Also, she does not seem fine. I don't know if you've spoken to her recently. She's
Yeah, she is not okay.
Oh, dude, that's just how she has been all the time.
She's really nice.
Yeah, little obsessive, though, like, wouldn't you say?
so you beat her up for it?
Just like you were obsessive about your scarf all those years ago?
Dude, I was a kid, like...
Some people never grow out of that.
So fair. But, like... I don't know. I barely remember. Maybe the boys beat her up. I don't know.
Yeah, you're not winning any points with me right now.
Yeah, I don't even
I'm
think
really
that's-
striking out, I guess. Shit.
You are really, really striking out.
If anything, you're kind of digging the hole deeper.
Damn.
If it makes you feel better, it's making us feel better about letting you die, though. So
Yeah.
It's really, you know what?
That's
Does make me feel
upside.
better.
Gift, I'm really sorry you wasted that potion.
Oh, fuck.
But we do have more information.
I mean, it's not a waste. I mean, he told us his story, and now we know he's kind of a douchebag. So
I could make more of
didn't know
those
you knew
really
that
easily too.
word.
So
Beast?
I've heard it separately, like douche and bag, and I think I heard it once, but like Keniston doesn't really use it very often.
You used it correctly, though. That was good. You did a good job, Feast. Gift, turn away. Yep.
I'm gonna cover pot size.
Who cannot see canonically. Your Flubs is like, there
Eldritch
is some
Blast.
debate. Oh, fucking God. Okay.
How awkward it would be if the first one doesn't kill him.
oh no, that'd be
Well, he only
awful.
had. How many hit points does he have? How many? do you-
7.
7?
It's possible.
Okay. Fuck.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Okay,
Okay.
that hits.
Eight.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
You did it.
Yeah.
He falls
He's
limp.
done. Yeah, I don't like bullies.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And him and his gang of bros are just bullies.
Do we have
Sorali,
to, like, wait a
Yeah.
minute?
what's your alignment?
Ooh.
My alignment is, I believe, chaotic neutral.
Chaotic neutral?
Mm-hmm. What does it change to?
I'm gonna say, I mean, it literally can't, I mean, I'm not gonna say it goes down to chaotic evil.
Starts really leaning that way though.
It's a spectrum.
You don't feel great about what you just did.
No. Zorali doesn't feel great at all about what she just did, but she also felt like she really didn't have much choice given the circumstances in the situation.
Right?
Once he's officially dead and like not making saves anymore, like he stopped breathing and everything,
Mhm.
can I tug on the scarf and see if it's still stuck on him?
Mhm. It doesn't come off.
Wow, she super cursed him. I mean, I guess that's to be expected from the great witch Tasha. That's impressive. I hope she could teach me how to do that.
You would do that to someone?
Only if, you know, they really deserved it. But probably not. But it could be useful with other applications, like if you wanted to glue something onto something else. It's like really good magic super glue, you know?
Zorali's just sitting on the ledge of the bridge.
That's fair.
So, I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm not, like, super stoked about sleeping right here. But, you know, we probably could.
Up to you guys.
Since it still won't come off, could we maybe just like cut a piece of it off, right?
Well, we can't even see Telemy Hill from here.
Yeah, but we could keep the piece with us until we meet her again, eventually.
You can try.
Can I take a knife out and try to cut the scarf?
Yeah. It
Zorali just plays with her marbles.
won't be cut.
Mm.
Sorrel, you see a couple marbles in the bag have gone clear.
Can I inspect the ones that have gone clear?
Mm-hmm.
Does it just seem like the magic's disappeared, or just me doing something like that has changed them?
You can roll an investigation or arcana to kind of like interpret what you think that means.
21 in Arcana.
Okay. You feel a deep sense of loss within you, and you feel really shitty. And you knew you would. And you worry about, like, that old worry of, like, Zybilna's magic is fading, like, pops back into your head, and you're just like, maybe Zybilna's magic is fading. Maybe I did something to change the magical flow between us. But you definitely think it has. It's either completely unrelated or based on your current actions. And like, I think Sorali would probably interpret that as like her current actions.
Yeah.
I don't think she's real into coincidences.
Yeah. No, I think she's gonna. I think she definitely blames the situation and herself, and but she didn't know any other way. Okay. Well, you guys can sleep. I'm gonna stay up for a while. So I'll take watch.
Well, I'll stay up with you. I wanted to get some work done anyways.
Okay.
Is there any patches of dirt or grass on this bridge?
There's like some moss and like weeds and such growing. But no.
I mean enough for weeds to come from though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Flubs is gonna take out his rain of flowers and try to
Cute.
make a small flower grow from that area.
Okay. Is that a roll or just like a just happens?
Yeah, I think it's just happened. It's a charge thing.
Okay.
I can
You
expend a charge.
see um a little marigold pops up.
I'm gonna pluck it, move over to Raleigh.
Your Highness,
They hand her the flower.
I'm sorry things went the way you expected them to be here. I know that can be hard. But
I didn't want it to go this way, Flubs. Or Feast.
you can call me Flubs. Who's listening?
Not a good chance to take it in the Feywild. She didn't give me an answer. I asked her what I should have done. She didn't tell me. And I kind of pull out the marbles that the things disappeared, and how am I supposed to know if she tells me after the fact? And you'll see they're just perfectly clear marbles.
I don't know.
This wasn't what I was expecting.
He'll sit down.
I think I'm gonna go up to Sir Talavar and say, are there any like specific burial practices that we should observe? We could maybe do like a funeral pyre for him. I feel bad just leaving him here.
Eh, yeah, it does seem pretty mean to just let him stay in the
Maybe
swamp.
you and I could take him a little bit more down the bridge, and we could. I have oil. I could
Okay,
light a pyre
all right.
since we can't really bury him on a bridge.
Okay. He takes like a blanket, and like you guys start to like drag him to the far edge of the bridge, away from you guys.
Take a flask of oil and pour it on.
So, like, I know this is like super rude, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Like, are you gonna loot his body or like?
I mean, that kind of seems like in poor taste, but
I know, but he did. You know what? He was like fairly rude to you.
We can't do a funeral for the body.
well,
We have because we have to take the scarf. We have to prove to Jingle Jangle that we completed the task.
does it
And
have to be his scarf though?
if the scarf cannot leave the body and we burn the body and the scarf are going to disappear at the same time. I mean, do what you want. If you think that's the right thing to do, then you're more than welcome to do it.
Well, it wouldn't be cut, so I don't know if it could be burned. Can I take like a little flame and hold it up to the scarf and see if it burns?
Scarf does not burn.
Yeah, I don't think it'll burn. We could let out.
It's up to you.
I could have Pot reach in. He's fireproof.
Do what you want.
I think that would be okay. I'll continue.
Okay, so like, kind of sounded like no to the looting. So, not sure.
Alright, fine. I'll check his pockets. Feels so weird. If it's anything sentimental, he's keeping it.
Totally, I'm sure
Like,
he's got like a.
through his pockets. What if he has a picture of a girlfriend or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure he totally had a girlfriend. You like pat him down, and you see that on his like belt loop, he's carrying a tool.
What kind of tool?
He carries a brand.
A brand?
Mm-hmm.
Why would he have a brand? Oh, that's creepy. I don't like that at all. He can keep that. Ew. I don't know what that's for.
Well, it kind of looks cool. I mean, like, look, I think it's got like little bunnies on it. Okay, I mean, he can keep it or whatever.
I mean, what would he use it for?
Probably branding people, like if I'm gonna take a wild guess.
Oh no. Is it made of iron?
Yeah, roll an arcana check, or an intelligence check, rather.
Arcana? Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Arcana's higher. Okay. 16.
What would you want to know specifically?
Is the brand made of iron?
Oh, is the brand made of iron? Yes it is.
Looks like I melt it down and turn it into something useful. Can I do like an arcana check on it to see if it's like magical in any way?
Sure, sure.
Oh, 19 plus 7.
Yeah. It is not magical.
It isn't?
It is not.
Okay. Well, it's not magical, so it's probably not cursed or haunted or something, so...
I mean, that is a positive.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I'll try to redeem him by turning it into something useful and nice and not used to hurt people.
Sure.
Okay, here we go.
Do we want to say like a few words?
Sure. Is there any Feywild rituals that you know of?
Let's see. No, nothing really coming to mind. You know what? I've never known anyone who died and then like got to be
What?
buried respectively. Yeah. I'm super lucky.
What about... Oh, well, I guess your bullywog friend didn't get buried.
Sure, yeah, he kind of got, he probably got eaten, or like was gonna be eaten by the snakes, but yeah, I wasn't like super keen on burying him because like I was in the cage, so.
I'm not religious at all, but I guess... Sorry, Mr. Longscarf, that you had to die like this.
Damn.
I hope at least it wasn't very painful and it was pretty fast. I hope you repent for all of the terrible things you did in your life. And, yeah. Okay. Rest in peace.
Totally.
Oh, this feels so... Okay. I'll light it up.
Alright.
And I'll keep pot near me, and I'll keep an eye on it to make sure the scarf doesn't burn up.
Okay. Yeah, you see the scarf is not burning.
I have, once it's like pretty much done burning out, which will probably take a while.
It takes a while.
Yeah, probably like into the morning.
Yeah.
But like after we wake up, just so I don't forget, I'm gonna use a dose of rapid plant growth serum in the area where he's burned
Okay.
to grow some flowers there.
Nice. Sir Talavar waits like a good 2 minutes, and then he's like, well, super sad, terrible day, terrible plan. I'm going to bed. Busts the breakneck squishmallow, plops on it. 2 seconds is asleep.
That guy is so weird. I'm gonna keep working on my stuff.
Flubs hasn't moved from where he sits next to Sorelli at the edge, but he has curled up into his circular cinnamon roll.
So Raleigh, what are you thinking about as you look out onto the swamp and see Brigand's Toll away, the lights flickering, the large bonfire down the way?
She's feeling very conflicted. She's because why? It's an old question, like, he's done so many horrible things to so many people. And she doesn't want to play God. And she figures she deserves losing Zybilna's favor because she did do something horrible and something wrong. And it killed part of her innocence doing that. And she just thinks about the account she heard of Zybilna, and she, like, her thoughts just wander aimlessly. There's no conclusion that she comes to. She honestly, she doesn't get any sleep.
Mm-hmm.
She kind of mourns who she was and who she's scared she's becoming. As she's having to make these very hard decisions with these two very young people that are with her that think very black and white. She wonders what the end will look like for her, and whether she'll even survive this. So, she's having lots of thoughts, and she will not voice any of them to Flubs or Greb. Because they shouldn't have their innocence destroyed because of her. So yeah, she's thinking about.
As you sit there and you stew, fester on what dark deed occurred. It rains throughout the night. Not heavy, not a storm, but just enough to mask the tears that drop from your face. Sorali, a level of exhaustion for not sleeping.
Yep.
And I think we're gonna call it there. It is such a great moment to end on, but very sad.
Emotional trauma.
Damn, I gotta say
it hurts so good.
I mean, he deserved it.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
It still felt weird though.
He had a fucking brand.
For sure.
Yeah,
At first I was like, well, at least he wasn't torturing people, but then I find that and I'm like, oh.
Nah.
Yeah-oh.
Yeah.